to really grow a YouTube channel, to really have videos that get caught up in the suggested videos of other people's videos, that get shown on the homepage, that get found in search, you have to master tagging your videos. And I feel like a lot of people out in the world make this seem like it's this big elusive dragon that nobody actually knows how it works. But I'm here to tell you there's a formula. I'm here to tell you there's a best practice. I'm here to tell you all of this from experience, and I'm ready to teach it. Let's go. Hey, howdy, hey, y'all. It is Jessica here, and I am joined today by my faux fiddle leaf fig tree, the only plant I can keep alive besides a snake plant because it's artificial. If you're brand new here, I'm so pumped that you're here, and I hope that you will hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any other of my videos each week that are going to help you figure out how to turn your dreams into money, how to turn that money into a life you love, and how to do all the things you need to do in the middle. So make sure you hit subscribe and make sure to hit the little bell so you don't miss the videos when they come out and you get notified. I did a version of this video a few years ago, and it is still to this day one of my most watched videos. But I wanted to update you, give you a little updated strategy, put it all together and wrap it up in a nice pretty bow for current day in 2020. So, like I said a minute ago in the intro, tagging is one of the most powerful things you can do to make sure that your videos get found in searches, get found on the suggested videos of other people's videos, get found on the homepage. They're a massive, massive piece of the strategy. But a lot of people are like, I don't even know where to start. And I swear it is not that hard. So, first things first, where you want to start first is you have to know that you have picked a solid, well-performing, amazingly awesome key phrase to target. I'm going to sneeze. And I think figuring out your keywords is probably the hardest piece of the puzzle. So many people think that it's just like, oh, well, if so-and-so went after that keyword, then I need to go after that keyword. Or if this video did really well on this person's channel, then I need to do it. Or I want to talk about this topic, I'm going to go after that keyword. But really, you need to know that the keywords you need to go after are specific to you, the size of your channel, the size of your audience, and obviously your ideal client and customer. So here's what I mean by this. And by the way, I did a whole video on how to use keywords to strategically plan your videos for YouTube. I will link that. It'll be popping above. But just in a nutshell, because I don't want to go too in depth since I do have that whole other video, you basically have to go after key terms that you can actually rank for. And guess what? If you pull the analytics for a key term and it is searched a bajillion times a month and you have a very small channel and there's a lot of competition, it is not likely that you're actually going to be found or ranked for that video. But if you took the time to say, okay, what is a key term that's similar, that's searched a little less a month, that has a little less competition, that might be something you could rank for. So again, I go into this full, in depth in that other video, so make sure you check it out. I'll also link it on the end screen at the end of this one. That way, when you get to the end of this video, I don't want you to skip around. Get to the end of this video, go back and watch that. It'll be really helpful. But first and foremost, you have to pick really good, rankable key phrases for the titles of your videos. Then you need to use those key phrases in the titles of your videos. Spruce it up, make it a little sexy if you want to. That's always a good practice. So for instance, if you want to say how to tag YouTube videos, maybe adding a little spice to the end of that and saying, so you can rank faster, or updated 2020 strategy, or so your videos get found, or something like that is going to add a little spice, allow people to want to click on your video versus someone else's, and incorporate the keywords. So find keywords that work for you, put them in the title of the video, and then the tagging strategy goes a little something like this. So let's imagine that a video that I just filmed, or that I'm getting ready to film, I want to use the keywords how to start a business. So I've typed that in, and using the keywords everywhere tool, again, I've done a whole video on this. I see that this has been searched, or is searched, about 200,000 times a month and has a pretty high ranking on competition. Now, with my channel size, I probably don't want to go after this key term because it's being held up by channels of 5 million, 2 million, 587,000 subscribers, right? Yes, there are some smaller channels that are ranking for this, and that's great, and I'm glad they've done that. But particularly if my channel was any smaller than it is now, I would never go after that key term, okay? So let's say I decide, you know what? I'm going to go after the key term, how to start a business online. That is more reachable for me. That is something that I can actually talk about and rank for. So that's what I'm going to go after. So I will come over, this is just a video inside of my channel, and say how to start a business online. And then remember, I'll probably add some kind of, zhuzh to the end of that, how to start a business online and grow super fast, maybe. So I'd put in my description, all the things, but what we really want to talk about here is tagging. Now I have TubeBuddy installed on my channel, and they will give you suggestions for key terms or tags that you might want to use. And I definitely recommend using that as a secondary strategy, but first you need to do what I'm telling you, okay? So first and foremost, what I want you to do is I want you to exactly match your title with a tag, okay? Exactly. So how to start a business online and grow super fast. All right, awesome. Now, I want you to take the sexy part out of that and just use the first part, which is your main key term. How to start a business online. Then I want you to start taking out pieces and making it a smaller truncated version of the same keyword. So how to start a business online. Okay, well, what about starting a business online? How about if we do how to start a business? Even though that's not the key term we're going after, it's a great one. Start a business. Start a business online. Start online business. So see, I have taken all the forms of my key term I can possibly think of to shorten it and get all of those in there. Now, you want it to be things that people are actually going to the search bar and searching. So if you start just doing online as a tag and video as a tag, that's not what people are searching for. Remember that your tags are specific to what people are searching for or what they would want to see. So first step, I copied my exact title as the first tag. Then I took the sexy part out of my title and just used the actual key term I'm going after, how to start a business online. Then I took that key term and broke it down into all the different ways that you could ask that in a search box, right? So how to start a business online, all of those. Then what I want you to do is start putting in tags with the year and any kind of distinguishing factor in them. So if we start saying, and I wouldn't do every one of these with the year, but I would do your main key term you're going after and then put the year. So I bet it will pop up. How to start a business online in 2020. Okay? Then you can either start typing if you have a plugin installed or use some type of keyword finder and see similar tags that you could put in here. So how to start a business online. Let's see what comes up. With no money. Okay, cool. Let's just do that one. Now, because I'm kind of tapped out, I'm not totally sure what I want to do. You for sure want to use as many of these 500 characters as you possibly can. Then I want to scroll down here. These are all of my TubeBuddy recommended tags based on what I already have and the title of my video. So I could go through here and figure out which one of these might make the most sense for me. Oh, how to start an online business for beginners? Yes. How to start an online business fast? Yes. How to grow your online business? Absolutely. So come through here and find some of the more relevant ones. I don't need to rank for Gary Vaynerchuk, nor would I ever. He's way bigger than I am. So things like that are not going to help you at all. But starting with a strategy of matching the title exactly, taking the sexy away and getting it just to the keyword you want to rank for as the second tag, then taking as many tags as you need to build out other ways people might search for that thing. Then start thinking about other ways that people would search or that YouTube would search for what you're wanting to talk about. So how to start a business online in 2020, starting a business with no money. Those kinds of things are going to be things that people are searching for. And even though that's not the exact key phrase you're going after, it's going to be really helpful for YouTube to know what your video is about. Here's where I want to give you a cautionary tale. As you saw a second ago down here, there are things like online marketing, Gary Vaynerchuk, Silicon Valley Girl. What I'm going to assume is that those tags are tags on other videos that rank for some of these tags. That's why TubeBuddy has pulled them. If you keyword stuff your video, if you just put things in there to try and make it look like your video is, one of Gary Vaynerchuk's or Silicon Valley Girls or whatever, then YouTube knows that and it will not favor this video because it's going to see this had nothing to do with Gary Vaynerchuk and it has nothing to do with Silicon Valley Girl. So don't keyword stuff your tags. You definitely just need to stick with tags that are relevant to the video. So I also want to give you a cautionary tale to use key phrases. Yes, you can put in one-word tags here, but that's not where the magic happens. It's not like Instagram. You don't want to just make it a hashtag. You want to make it actual phrases people are searching for and that YouTube can read so that they read these and say,
oh, okay, this video is about starting a business. And this person over here, 7 states away, is searching for how to start a business. And they liked this other video that showed up for how to start a business. And now I think they would like this video because it seems really relevant to how to start a business.
So your tags are a way to tell YouTube what your video is about and how people might search for it and how they might suggest it. So don't keyword stuff here and don't take it as somewhere to just put words. I also wouldn't put your name in here. That seems to be a weird strategy people use. I don't think it's worth it. You're going to rank for your name regardless. So I would highly suggest you do that. Now, bonus tip. If you have something like TubeBuddy installed on your YouTube channel, you can go see what other people's tags are. So if we switch back to this thing and see, here's exactly why Silicon Valley Girl was showing up as one of my tags, because she has the top video for this key term. Do you see why that happened? Okay, so let's go into Gillian's video here. You can actually scroll down in any video you want with TubeBuddy and see their tags and how they're ranking. Essentially, on Gillian's video that ranks number 2 for how to start a business online, she is using these key terms. I absolutely do not believe that you should go copy other people's tags for similar videos. What I do think this comes in handy for and in usefulness is seeing if you miss something, seeing if there's something that you should have put in your tags and you didn't. It also is really useful for you to see like what ranking spot they rank for. So you can see here how to start an online business in 2020, which is one of our tags we did before ever coming to look at this video, by the way. See, it works. She is ranking number 1 for that. Starting an online business, ranking number 1 for that. How to start an online business, which is what we Googled, she's ranking number 2. So you can see here where videos rank, and you can also see this on your own channel as well. So just know that that's an option for you to see any tags that you might have missed that you want to include. Or if you want to see, a good starting place, you want to find the videos that rank the highest for something and kind of see what they did. Now, here's the thing though. Just like on Instagram, where people say that about hashtags, like, oh, go find people that you admire on Instagram and see what their hashtags are. That's great. But you will notice that so many people on Instagram don't actually use hashtags. So they are like the white elephant, and they're able to grow their Instagram without stuffing it with a bunch of hashtags. So those people are the unicorns. They're not the rule. They are the people who just happen to be able to do it that way. And the same thing with tagging your videos. There are people who rank really high for search terms and for keywords without having a single tag about that video in their tags, or even a single tag at all. Now, there's probably factors that play into that. Maybe they have a massive channel and they just don't need their tags as much. Maybe they got featured somewhere and that blew up their video and now it ranks really high. It's definitely possible to rank without tags, but you don't want to make a habit of that. So definitely start here. This is never going to hurt. I swear, it is that easy. It is not complicated to tag your videos correctly. And if you will choose the right keywords, incorporate them in other parts of your video, like your title, you will be set up for success to soar to the top of suggested videos, of searches, of the homepage, whatever you're trying to do. So what I want you to do is comment below and give me a solid high five emoji or a thumbs up emoji or something down there in those comments to let me know that you got it and you are ready to implement this into your YouTube strategy, because I swear it works. See, if you look back at my old video on how to tag YouTube videos, it ranks really high compared to a lot of bigger channels than me. It ranks really high compared to a lot of my videos. It ranks in the top several posts in that search term, which is massive because it's a really searched term. There are several reasons that it does that. One, first and foremost, I got the tags right. Two, I utilized a keyword that I knew I could rank for. And three, I have a click-worthy title that utilizes the keywords, and I have a good thumbnail. So if you combine all of the strategies that you learn about YouTube, that is literally the winning formula, and this tagging strategy is a big, huge slice of that pie. All right, until next time, go be awesome, go be amazing, and go live your freaking life. Bye, y'all.